There are two things: the science and the administration. The science is done by looking at all the data you have from basic laboratory data, animal studies, phase 1, given right at the beginning, the first few humans, up to the phase 3 data. And those processes tend to be almost exactly the same, whether they're done in Europe or the US or anywhere else. Administratively, they can be rather different. In the European context, through the EMA, the scientific assessment is done principally by 2 member states. So that, for example, for the Pfizer vaccine, it was Sweden and France that were the 2 member states that did the major scientific assessment. But in order to approve the vaccine within the EU, there will also be input from all the other member states and the experts from all the way across Europe who will attend meetings and give input to the scientific assessment. And so it isn't until there has been a vote of all the EU member states and the European Commission has confirmed the advice that the vaccine finally gets authorized in Europe.
So was one of the reasons that it took the EMA longer to authorize the Pfizer vaccine compared to Britain or indeed the United States was administration rather than based on a less or a more rigorous science?
I think that's probably fair to say. There's no doubt that the EMA process is rigorous, and until recently, obviously, the UK would have been part of that process and might have been a member state that did the scientific assessment. But it is inevitable that in sharing out the workload among the 27 member states, that in order to involve all of them in all the decisions, they divide it up so that there will be 2 member states that take the principal load of assessing the data. But the authorization and the advice on authorization has to be shared by all 27 member states.